Abundance, my people. Supreme. Supreme. Abundance. Abundance. As I'm driving here, my people, as I'm driving, I wanted to do a quick live. Especially after the show that took place over in DC. I wanted to do a quick live, jump on this live real fast, and just talk about a few things, more importantly, DC skies and how the complex cell organism at this time is running French toast scared. Running French toast scared. The complex cell organism is fucking scared to death. Fear is all in them. Abundance and gratitude to everyone. Abundance and gratitude to everyone. Now, if you would like to call in, you can call in. That way, you know, I'm not going to take no calls this second. Give me 1 second, though, my people. I'm going to announce this phone number in 1 second. But give me a second. Give me a second. I just want to bring some things to some people's attention here. Woman, child, and man, cosmos and earth, eternal light, each one reach one. This is how we grow. I see you, my brothers and sisters. I see you. So, first and foremost, let's just start with this. If anybody go back in any of my videos, you watch my videos has always been about the sun and genetics. And the reason being is that if we was to focus on genetics, everybody on this planet was to focus on genetics, it will resolve 99.9% of our issues, or not even 100% of our issues on this planet. But what happens is you have a group of people that have an understanding of genetics, and the understanding that they have is that they have come to find in their genetics that they do not belong here. And they have no identity to the planet other than through violence and brute force. So now that we are coming into a different, what you will call age, which means we're getting different energy that is coming from stars, sun, a portion of the galaxy, whatever the case may be, that is hitting a different portion of the brain, that part that was dormant, that part that represented you as a scientist, a geneticist, a biologist, a chemist, a neurologist, an astrologer. That portion of your brain is now coming back online. Now, that portion of our brain was already always online, because the one thing about the brain always wants to learn. It's constantly looking to learn. Your brain cannot ignore any type of information or anything that is delivered through sound and light, to be truthful and honest with you, because everything is delivered through light and sound. So your brain can't ignore it. But however, you have the ability to say, this is what I want to store and keep as something that I'm going to use in the future, or not, whatever the case may be. For example, boxers do it all the time, football players do it all the time, basketball players do it all the time. When you find something that works for you, it sticks and stays with your memory. You find something that doesn't work for you, it quickly fades away. And one of the things that they have taught us to fade away from our memory is who we are energetically. They got us focused on a human aspect of life when we're not humans. And this is the one thing that is constantly keeping us in this pool pit of hell, because we're not humans. It's nothing up. If you look up the word human, it's affiliated with animal. We don't have any animal DNA. So now at this particular time, you have so many people over the internet that have watched my videos, and they're watching other people's videos because they want to make sure what I'm saying is at least somewhat factual, especially when it comes down to the sun, the levels of radiation, which has been proven. You can look it up for yourself. All of the information is there. Your scientists have handcuffed themselves to fucking doors, talking about it's over. You know what I mean? They talking about the Earth core has stopped, or started now. It's starting to spin in counterclockwise now. I mean, they're giving you all of the information because they have to follow universal law. But here's the deal that I have been noticing, because as we get closer to home, And we're being more and more observed for truth to come out. We're being observed for truth to come out. See, there is something on this planet that don't want truth to come out. And the truth is that there is an entity that doesn't look like you and I, but has intelligence, that understand genetics, and it genetically engineered several different species on this planet. Several different type of species on this planet. Beginning, I don't want to say beginning, but far as the human species, because he was in nature doing shit in nature. He had to get nature up and running first in order for him to believe that he can get that human species, that Neanderthal going. So you look at when he got the Asian race going, he got the Arab race, and then this last and final creation, which was the white race, right? He got all three of those races created, and his greatest creation is the blonde-haired, blue-eyed white man. That's his greatest creation, because that species have no correlation, have no connection to the cosmos. Soul is completely gone. Soul is being. Now, give me 1 second here, people. I'm driving. I already know that this here is going to be an issue when I'm at in the crossroad. So, all right, cool. I'm good now. So now we look at these lights that was over DC, right? They're not just over DC, just so that you know. They've been over Ukraine, over Russia. You see what I'm been over China. They just not over DC, but they've definitely been over Russia and Ukraine. So let me say this to you. I watched Mr. MV33 video, and he has lost all credibility with me. And I want you to know I haven't been watching his videos because I see this already unfolded, but he has lost all credibility with me, Mr. MV33. Those lights that appeared over in DC, they were moving subtle, turning on, turning off. Some of them turned red. It was multiple, and they didn't move like drones. They didn't move like flares. They didn't move like any of that. And they were observing, listening, and learning. Observing, listening, and learning. That's what they were doing. And the problem now, see, all other races, no, you're not going to cry your way out of this, your judgment. You're not going to shoot your way or drop nuclear bombs. You're not going to nuclear bomb your way out of your judgment. You see what I'm saying? You're not going to cry, you're not going to nuclear bomb, and you're damn sure not going to pray your way out of your judgment. Out of your judgment. You gotta stand on what you've been standing on the entirety of your existence. You're going to have to stand on that. Whether you want to face that or not, you are going to have to stand on it. Period. You said that we were all the same. You said that we evolved from monkeys. You said that God told you to physically enslave us and abuse us because we broke our covenant with God. You told us that. And you now have to answer for that. And that's a problem for them, because they don't even believe that shit now today. See, let me explain something to you. They really didn't believe it yesterday, but they damn sure don't believe it now today with all this overwhelming evidence. And so what they're trying to do is say that brothers and sisters that are coming into their past, present, and future memory. Let me say that again. That brothers and sisters and brothers, mother universe, and SU the fuck in, are coming into our memory, past, current, and future. And we are delivering a universal message. We are delivering a universal message. Know thyself. And their run is over. This is over. Get back to you and your babies. Get back to your children and your baby. They have recorded it because they had to they had to universal law. They have recorded our demise. They have recorded their genocidal abuse on us. And they have even made movies and compensated off of as well. And now you have to pay for every bit of a lie that you enforced. You have to pay for it. And now you're upset. You're upset with brothers and sisters that are speaking about this. You are upset with it. Nobody hates you. You hate yourselves. We don't hate you. I don't hate you. Slavery was a choice. I have respect for the KKK. I don't got respect for the man that's sitting in a suit that knows he doesn't like me, knows that he's not going to pass not one law or legislation that's going to be in a benefit or equal to both of us, because we're not equal. And once my brothers and sisters understand that we are not equal to them, therefore they will never pass anything that's going to benefit you or make us equal. You want to be equal to somebody that's telling you that we're not equal. And your genetics say we're not equal to them. This is blasphemy that has been going on this planet. And now it's coming to an end. I can hear the fear in your voices. I can see it. I was on live Instagram, block me again yesterday. 30 days. They're blocking me for 30 days. And all I was doing was speaking scientific facts, genetic facts. That's all I'm doing. That's it. Let me explain something to you, my people. Speaking about these people that have animal DNA is now hatred. It's racism. It's racism because they were put together like Humpty Dumpty. Now it's racism for you and I. They told us that we were 3/5 of the human being inside the Constitution. They beat our you know what and abused us because they said we were nasty and trifling and full of viruses and diseases. We couldn't even drink from the same water fountain as them. Do you not remember this? Do you not remember this? How much money you have in your pocket? How much money did they have to pay you? How many vacations have you went on, have they paid for you to forgot your genocide? How much money? How much money have they paid you to forget your genocide? I'm asking you. You can't name nothing right now that is operational in this system that wasn't built off the genocide of so-called black people, women, and children. Not one. Because if you're living good here, there's a brother and sister and a child suffering somewhere else. Huh? You're suffering somewhere else. You don't care. You don't care. It's okay though. It's okay. Because y'all, listen, when they did the Miami incident, how that just went underneath the rug. How that just went underneath the rug. And now they did it from the sky. And they did it from the sky right over your presidential suite. Right over your presidential suite. And hold up, where was the military at? Where were the fighter jets? They know better. See? They know better. They know better. This entity on the planet know they don't have a chance, but guess what I'm gonna do? I'm a hyper-organism up that's coming to the realization that they did some of the most horrific shit, and now it's no way out of this other than I gotta face judgment. I gotta face the rightful owners of this planet. I have to face them now. You see, it's no way of getting out of this. They talk about, I like Tucker Carlson. Let me just say I respect these people, but they all work together. They all work together, just so that you know. But I respect Tucker Carlson when he stated, so many people talk about the aliens crashed their ships. The aliens crashed their ships. They reverse engineering the alien. They could never touch our technology, people. Because if they can use our technology, you need neuromelanin to use our technology. You need to be, when you looked at those orbs that was over DC, that's how you look without the body. Look at the sun. That's how you look without the body. Hold on, people. And now there is nothing that these people can do. Look at what's happening. Look at the fear. Kala, you're a racist. Kala, you have hatred in your heart. Kala, you're talking about division. And I want you to tell me one thing. Show me animals in nature that mingle with one another to the point that they want to test or try out what another species do. Do you see honeybees saying, if honeybees said, you know what, every now and then I'm going to land on some shit. I'm going to land on a dead carcass. I'm going to land on some urine. Every now and then I'm going to do that. We wouldn't be no food. They wouldn't be pollinating. If honeybees said that, every now and then, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to practice what flies do. That's what I'm going to do. If honeybees said that, their race would be destroyed. There will be no more honeybees because of the toxic chemicals that they are attaching themselves to. No more honeybees. So I want people to show your racist, your hatred. Show me in nature. Show me in nature where other species, where other species are mingling with another species to the point that they relinquish their own purpose here on this planet. That they relinquish their own purpose. Show me that in nature. Why is nature not considered to be racist? Why will you put a lion, a tiger, a leopard inside? They can all be females and they can all be in heat. And you can put a male lion in there and the female tiger and leopard will kill. They will kill themselves or try their best to kill him before they allow him to reproduce with him. In fact, do y'all not know this? Let me run this down to you. A female tiger can be in heat and a male lion can be right there. You know what the probability of them fighting versus having sex is? They would fight first before they even had sex because he ain't even thinking about, I'm not reproducing with you. You're not me. They will fight each other first before they have sex. Why is that? How could nature exhibit that type of self-discipline and awareness, but we can't? It's racist when we do it. Elephants will fuck you up first before a female elephant will tear your ass up first before she let a rhinoceros or a giraffe jump on the back of her. Are you kidding me? Because this is my passion. That's why I'm fucking yelling. Get off my fucking live. Get the fuck off my live. Estrogen, get the hell off my live. I just got finished looking at a video today. I'm so glad. You know what? I didn't post it on my YouTube channel yet. I think I did. The sister broke it down. That's why I'm raising my voice. I'm 6'3" in this passion, cowards. I'm 6'3" in this passion, cowards. Huh? The same passion that I exhibit when I'm standing out in the street. When I'm standing out in the street by myself, talking, having uncomfortable conversation in a hornet's nest. Fuck off my page. Why you yelling? Because I want to. Why you got play? You know, if somebody was yelling and I didn't like what they were saying, I would just simply get off the live. I wouldn't stay there. That's mental illness and weakness. You've been feminized here on this planet. And women, black women, you have been broken to be soft and not create men. Call it whatever you want. And we always quick to cry, oh, our babies, our children, our babies, our children. We always quick to cry that. Where the passion at before? Where's the preventive measures for that? Why are we just a reactive species? Where's the preventive measures for that? Cowards. That's how I see. That's all I see. That's all I see. Hey, why you gotta sound like that? Why you gotta raise your voice? You Adam absolutely. Look at women. Go look around. Go look at men. Go look at males today. Adam's apples are gone. How many men you see with deep voices today, sisters? Huh? Talk to me. Think about this, sister. How many men you hear with deep voices? Come on, sisters. Huh? You forgot what you used to birth. You forgot what you used to birth. Huh? Why you think go pull up the video of a lion. And for those that are ignorant and have no knowledge of self, and the only knowledge you have of self is what your slave master have given you. Go pull up the lion when he roar. Go pull it up. Huh? You can hear that for 5 kilometers. You know what that roar sounds? You know what that roar sound is for? It's to let everyone know my family ain't sweet. You can come here if you want to, but my family ain't sweet. Go pull it up. Why they do it? Why do they do it? That's a sound that echoes out 5 kilometers. My family ain't sweet. You don't echo that out no more because your Adam's apple got cut off with dead presidents in your pocket now. You niggas got long nails. You getting manicure pedicures. You see what I'm saying? Your feet get cut on the, you get cuts on your feet in the sand on the beach. You want to count dollars while they count pineal glands of your babies. You want to stack your account up with dead presidents while they stacking up them rooms full of your babies' pineal glands. The souls of our children. That's what you want to do. You want to get money. You want to buy your way out of hell. You want to articulate your way out of hell. You want to look and sound the best getting out of hell. See, that's what you want. Sadness. Get off my live, man. And I know it's a couple bots in here. Y'all don't have no other choice but to come to me. You know why you got to come to me? Because I told you Kamala Harris wasn't going to be president of the United States. And I gave you clear and concise reasons on why she wasn't going to be president of the United States. And y'all knew that. And y'all mad because I see it. Donald Trump is your last president. Yes, he is. Point blank and simple. What else you need to know? And on top of that, this year right here going forward, the sun, after this winter solstice, the energy from the sun. You think your pets didn't want to walk out in the sun last year? If you think your dogs wanted to stay in the shade, if you think your pets was hiding from the sun last year, you wait till this year come, baby. You wait till this summer come here. You wait till this spring equinox kick in. That's what you do. You wait for that one because it's vastly approaching. It's quickly approaching. You see the sky when the sun rises and set? I don't see blue no more. You know what I see? I see purple. Look at when the sun is setting and is rising. I don't even gotta look up in the sky. I see purple on the ground. I see this color right here on the ground. Hot damn. I see this color right here on the ground. On the ground. So Mr. MB3, I know you're going to use cognitive dissonance all the way up until the very last moment. I know that you are going to give your people as much reasonings for their existence on this planet as much as possible. Because I know what happens when the mind break. I'm looking at my species. You don't get it. I know what it looks like when a mind break. I know what it looks like. I'm looking at my race. I'm looking at beautiful rainbow people that prefer to be in darkness. I'm looking at it. I know what it feels like for that mind to break. Trust me when I tell you. People, I'll be on Instagram all the time, and I was talking about a movie and the breaking of the mind. And the movie is Upgrade. Just go to if you watch the movie, look at how that AI, artificial intelligence, when it became self-aware and what did it wanted to do? Just like a virus and a disease, it wants to live, and it will live by any means necessary, even to kill you. He broke his mind at the end and put him in a state of comfort, just like you, just like us. Broke our mind and put us in a false state of comfort. Oh, you got a BMW? Oh, you got a Mercedes? Oh, you got a 5-bedroom house? Oh, you got 20 bathrooms? Oh, you going on vacation? Oh, you going here? Oh, you just went shopping at the mall? You just did that? Broke you. And meanwhile, our children are going out the front and the back door. Meanwhile, but it's coming to an abrupt end. And the species that carried out the bidding of their creators. See, let me tell y'all, if anybody, let me tell y'all, see, I gotta say this. I gotta say this. So let me say this to y'all real fast. If anybody saw the movie, it's called Descent, if I'm not mistaken. It's about these people that went into a cave, and when they went inside of the cave, it was people in there, and you saw the pigmentation of their skin, pink, white, whatever you want to call it, and they were blind, and they were cannibalistic people. They were cannibalistic people, and they lived underground. It was called Descent. So I want y'all to know something, right? This is what's going to happen to you people. The ones that don't die right away from the sun. Whether it's from dehydration, whether it's from cancer, the ones that don't go immediate, that don't die immediate from the sun. If you look at also the book of Eli, the sun is so bright right now, you see people, complex cell organism, even my people, the sun is blinding you. A lot of you are not going to have your eyesight. A lot of you are not going to have. YouTube is going to try. I'm telling you, people, this coming from intuition. This is coming from the solar system. A lot of you are not going to have your eyesight. This is why the book of Eli was so important. A lot of you are not going to have your eyesight. And when you don't have your eyesight, and you are reduced to the most simplest part of your genetics, which will be 96 to 98% chimpanzee. I have loaded up several videos on my 2 videos that showed you the characteristics, the violent nature that chimpanzees develop after 5 years old. After they go from adolescent right into adulthood, it's something that goes off into them that makes them cannibal and very violent. Period. And All these movies break down bits and pieces of how we're going to be on the planet. But that movie Descent said a lot about these people and where it's going and what's happening and what's taking place. So you can get mad at me for what I'm saying. You can get upset with me. And I'm fine with that. You can continue to call me racist and you can call me hatred, right? But you all are the liars and the manipulators, the gaslighters. Even, bring our babies to you to be falsely medically evaluated as well as educated. We bring our babies to you voluntarily. We've done everything you asked us to do. And you still will not leave us alone and nor tell the truth. So now the sun in the cosmos is telling the truth, and it's nothing you can do about it. Other than try to say, oh, they flares. Oh, they drones. The military doing an exercise. Other than that, that's all you can do. And clearly, you know what's so sad about this is that the people that were saying that this was that was calling all of these things that are happening on the planet right now, the people that are saying that, it's so funny how the people that record the videos are saying something completely and totally different. The people that are recording the videos are saying something totally different about what they are seeing and what they are capturing on film. About what they are seeing and what they are capturing on film. But when you get the video, you want to say there are lights on the ground. I'm gonna leave it with this right here. We know for a fact now today that if there is a God in the sky, he damn sure didn't create us and them. That's for a fact. And you know how we know this? Because when you look around the entirety of the planet, all organisms that are natural to the planet does not have DNA from another species in order for it to exist. I didn't say that as far as intake, far as food, we talk about genetic information that deals with your phenotype, how you look. We're not talking about eating. We talk about genetic information that determines how you look. There is nothing natural on this planet that has DNA from another species in order to maintain its cellular structure. Nothing. So how did you get a fruit fly, a monkey, a wolf, a worm, a zebrafish? How did that become a part of your genetic structure? How did that happen? The God y'all speak about that's so wise and so intelligent, he created everything, even to some of the smallest natural insects in nature, without using another species' DNA to create it. But when it got to you, he had a brain fog, or it had a brain fog. Or your species, your creators is still here. And we don't have the same creators. It's starting to seem like the story that I've been telling for quite some time is actually coming to fruition. There is a group of entities on this planet, extraterrestrials, whatever you want to call them, that has intelligence that don't look like you and I, created seated a group of people here to do their bidding for them while they sit in the shadows. That's starting to look like, that is what's starting to come to fruition. Right or wrong? That is coming to light. Yes, it is. It is. A group, and you can tell who they're connected to now because it's becoming even more apparent. Who the fuck is BlackRock? Who are they? Who are they? For the ones that's so educated, right? For the ones that's so educated, right? Huh? American education, huh? The underground history of American education. For those that are so educated, right? You got your bachelor's degree, you got your associate's degree, you got your master's degree. Those that are so educated, right? Huh? This man wrote several books debunking your education system and how it is written purposely to destroy the minds of children. And what children minds that they are out to destroy? Our children mind. Do any of you know who these people is right here? Their families still exist to this very day. No, you don't. Most of you don't. You don't. You would rather sit there and argue with each other the earth flat around. You only talk about subjects that your slave master allow you to talk about. But when we talk about the core issue, the problem why we have neurodegenerative disease in the black community, while our neurons are deteriorating in our black, what do you think is it deteriorating because we're black? That's what it is, or so-called black people. It's just it happens like that because we get older, we start aging. Is that it? That's a lie, an outright lie. Sports, food, nutrition, environment, self-hate, language. They don't want black men to speak like this. They don't want mothers of humanity, of life, to talk and have this type of passion. They don't want this right here. This here requires change. I'm not giving you no story about some war in the heavens. Heaven is right here. Right here. The war is right here. Self-doubt. Fear breeds weakness. So you got your lights going on in DC. You got Mr. MB33 talking about all these street lights, whatever the case may be. Y'all are afraid. It's over for you all. It is. You're going to have to deal with it big time. We're going to separate from one another. It's going to be less vegetation on the planet. You know, when it's warm outside, black people eat less. When you go to the tropical, you should know that you eat less, unless you just like to perform gluttony. But we eat less. The planet is heating up. We are going to eat less. You should be eating less now. They need to eat 3-4 times a day. And because they need to eat 3-4-5 times a day, that's why they are going to easily commit what you would call cannibalistic acts amongst each other with low vegetation and food. What's that? 31144. That's what's going to happen. And it's happening right in front of our faces. Right in front of our faces. So I value my people. I appreciate each and every last one of y'all. I am definitely going to go. I haven't been able to go live on YouTube, my people, like I want to. I'm going on there, but I'm setting myself up so that way I can have some fun. I want to be able to enjoy life too. And next year, I want to be 2025, I'm going to Maui. I'm going to Maui. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to Maui next year. Call it whatever you want. That's where I'm going. I'm going to sit my ass down in Maui. I'm going to do rituals every day. That's a significant place to be. If people want to go to Africa, I have no problem with going to Africa. That's not a problem. But some odd reason, Hawaii always been calling me. And Maui is where I'm going. For some odd reason, it's always been calling me. And I kept saying I'm going to go. And now it's just in me to go there. And when I hit that beach, and I sit there every day from sun up to sundown, I promise you, man, That's gonna be my peace of mind right there. That's where gonna be my relaxation right there. That right there. So I value my people. I appreciate each and every. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I will be there. If nothing happened, if they don't drop a nuclear, a false flag or any of that crap, I will be there. I will be there. I need to take a break. I mean a serious break, and that's one of the things that I want to do. So I appreciate each and every last one of y'all. Y'all all have an amazing supreme cosmic day. Star Seeds, don't forget one thing. Everything that's happening on this planet Star Seeds is about you. It has nothing to do with no one else. It's about you. You have been suffering long enough. The way that you get this system embedded in us is you have to catch you when you're a baby in an infant state and you have been abandoned. And I sincerely apologize. You think you're not abandoned because you'll see your parents talk about, I'll kill a mother effer if they touch my baby. I will tear somebody up if they touch my baby. You ever heard about being touched without being touched? Somebody can touch you without physically touching you. And that's what's happening with you. And you don't see it because it's in your environment. It's in your household. It's in your foods. It's in your television. It's on your cell phones. It's on the video games. You are being touched and you don't even know it because we are so focused on the physical realm, we forgot about the spiritual realm. As much as we speak about spirituality, we don't understand frequencies. We frequencies. Really? Then why you don't see your children still being touched? Got it. Check. Cool. Not a problem. I'm out of here. Woman, child, and man, cosmos, and earth, eternal light. Each one reach one. This is how we grow. I see you, my brothers and sisters. Protect yourself at all times with knowledge, sunlight, chlorophyll, distilled water, and 3D human free. Kalama'at Amunra, God gene for life. Some blood, some blood, some blood. I am not black. Yizzo, it's not about one love. It's about whole love. Peace, abundance, and gratitude to you all.